Tonight's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Houston Texans. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December football. That's really where teams separate themselves from the pack, and that's where playoff pictures start to unravel. That's where there's a little bit more clarity between the haves and the have-nots. And this is when NFL football gets fun. Holidays are coming. Playoff pictures are unfolding. It is a blast.
The Falcons set to take over here on offense. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his third year in the league.
It was pretty clear after sitting down with him earlier in the week that he was just not satisfied with last week's performance. And while he was so clear, he's like, listen, I am thrilled that we won the game. He goes, I understand if we want to continue to stack up wins, I need to be better. And it starts with protecting the ball. So back to basics this week in practice, trusting what he sees, relying on his understanding of the offense. If all those things come together, I think we'll see a better performance.
Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
And that's just going to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast. And then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback out of Ohio State, first-round pick Justin Fields.
There's been a lot of talk coming into this week, Mike, about whether or not he'd be able to keep this hot streak going. And while I don't know if he'll be able to produce that absurd stat line like he did a week ago, I think he's more than capable of having another strong outing here in this one. I mean, somehow, if he can replicate last week's success,
and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Vontae Turpin. Touchdown, Texans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
There's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And the wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. They're trying to hold on to the football this time. Had the fumble on the opening possession, which led to a touchdown. So they trail early as they get it back, 1st and 10. From the 25, they'll go to work, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. You get a look there. And his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Myles Garrett. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll stick with him again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and less than a yard.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he is going to have that Falcons first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on third and inches. Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case,
the pressure. Too much. And he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Third down and 18.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one complete to Palmer. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This from 30 yards out. Sanders' kick is good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Texans offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's been as involved as anyone in the league in the middle part of the season. The NFL leader in receiving yards to this point. That's complete to Jeremy Rucker. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
First carry for the Auburn alum, Nate Bigsby. And boy, tough to break down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Go. Once again, it's Bigsby. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 319, get to that.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Open is the tight end Rucker. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And they'll take this down inside 35. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
At the 30-yard line.
331, 331.
Second down, it's Fields. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Defense. Automatic first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Bigsby, and he'll get about 5.
It's a pickup of 6.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
At the Falcons' 15-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
A loss of 2.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control.
Here we go.
Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. His kick is good. And the Texans go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Schultz. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They're down and 3. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he is very close to the first down. But an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. To return, it is Turpin. And they'll fight him to put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now Fields. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he's in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Houston.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, he'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. He connects with Palmer on that one. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Falcons are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Texans offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. He's put together some kind of campaign. Currently 2nd in the NFL in touchdown receptions amongst wideouts. 1st down. Fields. He'll find his man, Mecole Hardman. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and a couple. Fields now. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Fields. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
4th down. Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds at the 45. A gutsy call, but they paid off. It's a gain of 17.
4th and short. Initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the 1st down, and keeps this drive alive.
And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 20. 1st down for Houston.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now, Fields. Forced out wide. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Pass is caught. That's Rucker, the tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And this will be a Falcons 1st down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Falcons 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down.
Here's a run going left. Room to run at the 35. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 15-yard line.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll go with the sneak. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 13-yard
Now, this time, they'll look to throw. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
7 yards.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons are able to get it back within a score. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Texans offense ready for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good eye. Good eye.
To throw is Fields. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 27-yard line.
Throwing is Fields. They'll set up the screen to Hall. He's got room past the 35. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, Scott. Nice, cut.
On 2nd down, Bigsby. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
He's got room to roam. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40.
There's no doubting the fact, Mike, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible. And so far, they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point, you've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm. Or
he bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
Fields now on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll set up to throw. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll be taken down short of the first down. It is a gain of 8, but it leads to 4th down. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. The Falcons send their punting unit out, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. He's to the 45. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Texans offense and Tank Bigsby getting ready to take over. Have a short field, looking to build on the lead.
Here we go. Cut.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. Open is the tight end Rucker. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
It's on the play. And the Texans first down.
Here we go. Cut.
A 1st down throw for Fields. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
8 yards.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll try to run for it.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the 1st.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This from 40 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Texans will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Falcons offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And who will this pass the 25 to the 26-yard line? Christian Benford brings him down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. It's week 9 of the regular season, basically the halfway point of the year. So let's get into it. Here are the highlights. Our tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The New York Football Giants at home to take on the New England Patriots. And this is the Giants wideout. Playing like street football. Everyone go deep. And this time, it works. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the Cardinals quarterback, a 17-yard touchdown pass. The Cardinals get back to 500. They move to 4-4 with this victory. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears taking on the Raiders. And it's the former Raider, Josh Jacobs. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Bears get their 5th win on the year as they get the victory here. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Austin now to return this. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Texans offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this.
Intended for Tank Bigsby. Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
3rd and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Fields to throw. That one is complete to Hardman. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the 1st down marker. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
319.
Fields to throw for it. Now he'll work his way out right. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down. Now a toss play, running left. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage. Also be guard.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Now, faking the give. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he will score! Touchdown, Falcons. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Falcons are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Hardman now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Texans offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Watch right. Here we go. Right.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. He'll push forward for about a yard. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Pass caught. It's John Mechie. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up
Now Fields. He's got his big tight end, Rucker. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Fields. That's caught downfield by Mechie. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Sit high.
Now, Fields on the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. To the pylon, he's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Texans. And his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11, 12 on the season. Lutz for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Texans 30, Falcons 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Falcons getting their punter out there. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Texans offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. We good. 319.
Fields now. He completes this one to Mechie. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Go.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. It's a short pickup, taking us to the 49. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Right.
On the handoff, this is Bigsby. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd, they need 8.
Here we go, sir. Right.
To throw is Fields. On a throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
The Falcons offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Now a give up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. No one open. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
Mike, we hear that term run after after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Once again, it's Bigsby. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Fields. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. John Mechie was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Texans will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. This one complete to Palmer. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Man, that's your biggest fear as a runner on a draw play. You get the handoff, and you're just greeted with a sight of defenders barreling towards you. At this point, you have no choice but to just go down.
Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
A gain on the play of 58 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Sky Moore. Touchdown, Atlanta. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Falcons are back within 6.
Falcons, 27.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Austin now to return this. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
from the 29. Here's second down and 3.
19, ready.
Straight ahead, it's Bigsby. And this will be a Texans first down as the tackle is made right at the 36.
And the Texans first down. First and 10.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 6.
Let's go now. Ready.
A run up the middle with Bigsby. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Third down and 9.
Here we go. All right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Going for it all. That is not the way downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. The Texans getting all set to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. Inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Texans 33.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Hardman now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Texans offense and Tank Bigsby getting ready to take over. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter.
Here we go.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass, but he's not going to be able to get rid of this. He's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Second and
Take Bigsby, the man he was looking for that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
it's fourth down.
Here we go.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Texans first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. He keeps it himself, and they'll take this down inside the 35. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Ready, set.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Bigsby. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
9. Got it. Ready? Ready? 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
19-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Hall. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Hurt. Come on, go.
They'll run it with Hall. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
They'll drop to throw. Rolling right. Taking off. He'll try to... And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Houston. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
So, here are the Falcons down on the scoreboard. A little over a minute to go. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback. As they begin with 1st down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Schultz, the motion man. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's that man again. Another catch. Here comes 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now, faking the give. This one high, over the middle, but complete. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. And now the spike will come just under 40 ticks remaining.
Here we go, set.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Texans fans, because it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Back to throw. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the Texans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we